So we now move into the men's event with Dave. And tonight he faces Rhino, Hunter, Saracen, Diesel, and Vulcan. Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready!
Dave in two minds, and who can blame him? This his first run of the Gauntlet. A baptism of fire from Rhino. Dave still with 4 solid sections to run down after this mayhem. Oh, through Rhino into Hunter and almost out of the alley. Hunter working double-fisted, and it's a terrible mauling, a mullering for Dave. Ref's blown up. Hunter penalised. Hunter not best pleased either. Dave's mum and dad, the badges are a giveaway. They are irate. Dave entered the Hunter's domain, and Hunter went to work with the pads like a man possessed. He certainly had the ump and took it out on Dave.
There are 17 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
17 seconds to clear 3 sectors. Sarah gets his barrier forced up. The ref demands Sarah let him go, though. Quite rightly, because Sarah's feet were in the next zone.
He's got across the line. You crossed the line. He never crossed the line. You did.
Well, I don't think John Anderson dare shower with the Glads tonight. Dave's thinking there must be an easier way of getting to appear on telly. 11 seconds, 2 sections. Diesel defends the first. Diesel forcing him wide, but Dave's so agile for a big man. Vulcan couldn't contain him. 10 points to brave Dave.
Well, Dave, I know that was the first time you ran the Gauntlet, and I have to say they gave you a hell of a tough time.
Didn't they just?
Trouble with Hunter at the beginning. It was just so tough, and Saracen getting disqualified as well.
They all want to stop me, which is understandable, you know, but I just want to go on. Well,
Great determination, because you went through Diesel and Vulcan like that, and you deserve your 10 points. Well done.
The family are pleased, but the Glads are up in arms down there.
Okay, Sarah, tell me, what's with the revolution?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, he's supposed to cross the white line, and he needn't cross the white line. Regardless of whether I step back into the next zone, he's still got to cross my white line, and he never did.
I guess my opinion doesn't matter. John, you've got to tell me what's going on.
Sarah should know better. He's been in this game a long time. The Gladiators are not allowed to move into the next zone. They have to stop when they get to the end of the line. He doesn't seem to know that. Now he knows, and I'm telling him again.
I don't believe that for 1 minute. We're going to check the rules afterwards. I don't believe it.
Gauntlet is a rough game. The contenders come, they know they're going to get bashed. I had my man there, I was pinning him, I was bashing him, I was whacking him. If you want to squeeze, you can have a squeeze, but in our band, you didn't get through.
Well, either the Gladiators learn to play to the rules, or there is no game. They should know the rules, they're taught the rules, and just because it didn't suit them doesn't mean that they can do what they like. Not while I'm refereeing.
Good to see Uli's completely across that situation. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad I'm up here and not down there.
Next up to run the Gauntlet, it's Cassius.
Well, after that drama, what is ahead of us in the next 30 seconds? Last time in the Gauntlet, Cassius was disqualified for retaliation, so this could be a right old rumpus. Rhino beats him away. Cassius bounces back so fast he's taken himself clean out of the Gauntlet. The supporters are concerned. Well, let's check it out. Cassius escapes to his right, cuts back so fast he's up and out almost before Rhino can help him on his way.
23 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
So because Cassius put himself out, he's back to the beginning and straight into Rhino, and Rhino getting a better purchase this time round. Next, the Hunter cuts off his escape route, straight into the camera. Cassius down and out again. And girlfriend Debbie protesting.
There are 12 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
So it's Cassius against Saracen, and Sarah driving his man back. Cassius free, headlong into Diesel. Diesel doing enough to deny Cass the 10 points. 3 sections completed, 3 points, and there's the hooter. And disappointment from the family.
fact that it wasn't a repetition of the last time you ran the gauntlet when you were disqualified?
Well, I'm glad I wasn't disqualified, but I'd like to just touch the end just one time.
Well, listen, you may very well do that. I mean, you came flying out of the gauntlet on 2 occasions during that.
Yeah. I don't know what actually happened. I just know I was just flying in the air. It's all fun. I enjoyed it.
Well, it's so much fun. You picked up 3 points. Well done, mate. Let's hear it for Cass.
The Glads commend Cassius. Oh, hang on. His friend Fitzroy's got something to say.
Last time, when Cassius was on, there was a dispute that if you were thrown over the side of the barrier, you moved on to the next section. Now, this week, right at the beginning, Cassius was pushed over the side. Instead of moving on to the next section, they took him back to the start. Now, I'd like to know what the difference is between being pushed over the side and having to go back to the start.
I think it's a fair question. The rules are consistent all the time. It's maybe the interpretation that causes a problem. In the gauntlet, if, in the opinion of the referee, the contender has caused the contender to go out, as opposed to being thrown out, then they have to go back to the start. If, in the opinion of the referee, it is the gladiator who has thrown the contender out, then they get a free passage. So it all falls down to that. Now, in my opinion there, Cassius dived out, was helped on his way, and therefore had to go back. Otherwise, all that would happen is that every contender would simply dive out at every section, and there would be no game.
Here it is again from the reverse angle. Cassius scampering left and right, takes a run at the wall and launches himself over it. So after 5 explosive events, Dave moves up to 49 points and Cassius goes to 32.